Alright, good morning, existence. It's Christopher Bruce here again. I got a message for Jessica Alba. I don't know if she'll get this video the way it's created or if someone will edit it or not and screw it all up. But I thought I'd send it to her anyway. I seen a video of her, apparently her, writing in a book to existence, trying to manifest. I think she was trying to manifest by basically saying, I'm ready to know what I need to know right now, or something. Yeah, and I thought I'd tell you something about language arts and stuff like that, and talking to the gods in existence. There are multiple gods in reality, and it's pretty much impossible to know which is which, except for the Jesus Abrahamic shit. That stuff's pretty easy to know. It's evil, demented, manipulative, corrupt filth. But what you got to do, what you need to know, is when you're walking around and you suddenly get inspired with an idea. Just an idea pops in your head. It's not your subconscious or anything talking to you. It's something else giving you ideas. It could be either good or it could be bad. What you have to do, if it seems like a good idea, is get a pen and a piece of paper, preferably like a notepad or like an iPad or something. Get like an iPad and then sit there and start typing down the ideas you get. And just sit there and wait for another idea, and another idea, and another idea, and another idea. And it'll start, that one little idea, well, as you write it down, it'll start fleshing out into a bigger idea. It's got to do with like the idea of assembling something, assembling a message from the gods, a message from the universe and existence. It's like the Avengers Assemble chant, you know, to avenge evil, or avenge good, and destroy evil. So what you do as a superhero, because you apparently used to be the Invisible Woman, yeah, is you get an idea, you write it down, and then it starts fleshing out. You get another little idea beamed in your mind, and then another idea beamed in your mind, and it fleshes out into like a full-page story. Then you take a screenshot of the text and put it into a little simple photo editor, and then suddenly you'll get an idea of look for artwork of a certain superhero or any, I don't know, you'll just get an idea of like a certain superhero or something to get. Then you go on to Bing or Google or whatever, and you search for images of superheroes, that particular superhero or whatever it is, idea that you get in your mind. It could be a picture. If you're writing an insulting letter about Jesus and about the stupidity of the Abrahamic community, then suddenly you'll suddenly get an idea of like to get a picture of Jesus on the cross. So you go to Bing or Google or whatever, and you look for images of Jesus on the cross or whatever, or a superhero, whatever it is, depending on the theme of what you're writing. And then you look for you have to use your mind, your moral compass, your sense of desirability, to pick which image is the coolest. You know, which image is the most desirable. So you scan through all the images, you keep searching and searching and searching, you find the most desirable. Then unlike the iPad, all you have to do is put your finger on the character and hold it down for a couple of seconds, and you'll see it outline appear like it's tracing it, and then you hit the share button and you hit save image, and it saves a copy of the image with the background and everything missing, so it's just an outline. Then you take that image and you overlay it. You could like resize it or whatever. I use an application called Fonto, which is Phonto. I use something like that, and it allows you to just easily adjust the scale and stuff like that of the overlay or the watermark, whatever you want to call it. And then it'll literally guide you. It'll tell you, the gods or whatever will tell you where to position the image and stuff like that, to show you that they'll even give you like multiple things. Like at one minute you'll slide it somewhere, and then it'll be like, well, that's undesirable. And because it's like telling you like there's multiple gods in reality. It's trying to tell you there's multiple perspectives of things and multiple gods. So you start sliding the images around, and you'll get like multiple messages. It's like a Ouija board, basically. It's like using the image like a Ouija board, and then you settle on something that you think is the most desirable message. And you, all the points on the image, like where the elbow is, the top of the head, the ears or whatever, they'll all link to letters or words, and you just outline them and then try to figure out what the sentence is, the statement is going around the image. And you'll see that there really is like something talking to you in your mind, like good and evil trying to fight for your mind or your soul. That's all you gotta do. That's all I did. I just paid attention. I just noticed that something weird was going on, and I'm like, holy shit, I've been mind controlled my entire life. mind controlled by evil fucking wackos and perverts and freaks and stuff like that, trying to shame and humiliate and destroy and ruin my life, whore me to a disgusting person in a disgusting story, stuff like that, you know? And once you realize it, it's like, you'll probably start getting mad and stuff like that once you realize you're being totally been mind controlled and shamed and humiliated your whole life, forced emotions and sensations and stuff like that. Probably irritate the fucking hell out of you. And I know it certainly did me. Yeah? Like, but you gotta remember, it's like, part of the evil's little game is to shame and humiliate you as much as possible, so that when you do learn and figure things out and try to break free, you'll either lash out into a violent outburst, or swear and curse and scream and yell, or break things and smash things, or hurt people, or or kill yourself or something, or hurt yourself or something and stuff. But we gotta remember, you don't want to do stuff like that. You gotta try to remain calm and collected in your mind, and basically say, like, Psy War. You want to attack their minds and souls. And when you do that, when you choose a peaceful solution, because you can't really know in this reality who's in control of themselves completely and who's not. You can't know who's guilty, who's innocent, because you have no way of seeing into the minds of other people. So what you want is to do something that is destructive to evil, but harmless to good. So you Psy War them. A good person will look at things, will look at your attacks, and they'll just smile and laugh because they know you're destroying evil. So you just sit there and you keep Psy Warring and Psy Warring. It's harmless to good-spirited people, but it literally, even if the evil people just mock you or ridicule you and stuff like that, it's destroying them. It really is. It's binding them in a sequence of chains, a sequence of links that form a chain, bind them and make them into eternal losers, where they just get worse and worse and worse and fall into that bottomless pit of getting worse and worse and worse forever. It's really cool stuff. And the more you do it, the more you learn. Like every single day, multiple times a day, I get a ton of really cool ideas, like downloading information from the universe. It's kind of cool. But anyway, so it's not, this message isn't just for Jessica Alba, but since she her profile seems to be posting cool things like that, she seems to be interested in learning, and seems to be like she might be a good-spirited person, trying, or at least trying to be, or wanting to be. So yeah, you just keep inviting in the good thoughts, and just develop your moral compass. And yeah, it's wonderful stuff. There you go.